Welcome everyone, I am Dr. Sajal Sharma. In this video, I will be demonstrating how to check the anesthesia machine. Checking procedure is quite analogous to the pre-flight check for airline pilots and is intended to determine whether the equipment is present, functioning properly and ready to use.
Anesthesia machine consists of two parts, electrical and pneumatic. In the electrical components, check for proper connection of the power outlets and ensure adequate battery backup is present. The pneumatic component of the machines will be checked in this order. Beginning with the high pressure system consists of cylinder, hanger yoke assembly, cylinder pressure gauge and pressure regulator. Ensure that the correct cylinder is placed properly in the hanger yoke assembly and there is no leak. Open each cylinder and check for its pressure in the respective pressure gauge. The cylinders are to be opened in an anti-clockwise manner. This shows that a nitrous cylinder isn't having pressure. Here is a table showing that if in an oxygen cylinder shows a pressure of 1800 to 2200 psigs, that means the cylinder contains 625 to 700 liters of gas. So if the cylinder shows the pressure of 900 psigs, that means the cylinder is half full, and same goes for other cylinders of other gases. Always remember to close the reservoir cylinder after checking. Intermediate pressure system consists of master switch, pipeline inlet, pressure gauge, piping, gas power outlet, oxygen pressure failure safety device, oxygen flush and flow control valves. Check for the connection of pipeline to the supply outlet via tuck test and look for pressure in the pressure gauge. The pressure should be at least 50 psigs or 345 kilopascals. Low pressure system consists of flow meters, hypoxia prevention safety device, unidirectional valves, pressure relief devices, common gas outlet, vaporizers and their mounting devices. Check initial status of low pressure system, make sure flow control valves and all the vaporizers are turned off. Check the fill level and tighten the vaporizer's filler cap. To check the leak, we'll need a suction bulb. If we don't have it, it can be easily prepared by taking the inflating bulb of a sphygmomanometer and reversing its valve and connecting a tubing to it and connecting the distal end of the tube to a 15 mm connector of an endotracheal tube. Check the apparatus first by occluding the distal end and squeezing and look if the bulb stays collapsed. Before performing the check, make sure the master switch is off, flow control valves are off and all the vaporizers are off. Attach the suction bulb to the common gas outlet, squeeze it until it's fully collapsed. Verify that it stays in this state for at least 10 seconds. Open the vaporizers one at a time and repeat the same procedure. If the bulb remains collapsed, that means there is no leak in the low pressure system. Next, turn the machine switch on and all the necessary electrical components. Check the flow meters. Adjust the flow of gases through their full range, looking for smooth operation of floats and undamaged flow tubes. Here we can see the proper functioning of hypoxia prevention safety device. On only opening nitrous oxide, the gas doesn't flow, but it does flow when the oxygen is also turned on. Check the oxygen pressure failure device. Create a hypoxic mixture by disconnecting the oxygen pipeline and look for the change in flow of gases. For the carbon dioxide absorbent, that is soda lime, look for the color change. If more than 2/3 of the canister is filled with exhausted soda lime, then get it changed. For calibration of oxygen sensor, click on calibrate oxygen sensor. Now remove the oxygen sensor and expose it to room air for at least 2 minutes. Once the calibration is completed, reinsert the oxygen sensor. Next is checking the breathing system. To check the breathing systems, make sure all gas flows is set to 0. Set machine on manual or spontaneous ventilation or bag mode. Close the APL valve to 40 centimeters of water. Fill air in the breathing system to 40 centimeters of water with oxygen flush. Ensure that the pressure remains fixed for at least 10 seconds. Open the APL valve and ensure that the pressure decreases. Now to check the ventilation system of the machine, place a second breathing bag on the Y piece. Set machine to the volume control mode or the vent mode. Adjust the ventilator parameters. Set oxygen flow to minimum. Check for proper action of the unidirectional valves. Verify bellows deliver correct tidal volume during inspiration and bellows fill completely during expiration. Next, check, calibrate and set alarm limits of all the monitors. Finally, check the final status of machine. All the vaporizers should be off. APL valve should be fully open. All flow meters should be set to 0. Breathing system should be ready to use. And machine should be in standby mode.